Out of curiosity, are you able to pinpoint what is stopping you from eating healthier? So when you find yourself feeling crummy and your digestion is off and you're eating foods that you know aren't good for you, you have headaches, you're irritable and tired, and you're just down on yourself. So when you feel this way, what do you blame it on? Often blame is thrown at a specific food, but is the cupcake you had over the weekend really the issue? And the answer is probably not. What's actually stopping you from eating in a balanced way might not even be on your radar. And as a registered dietitian nutritionist, I've witnessed my clients come to me struggling to eat better, really frustrated with their symptoms, and they're quick to blame either a specific food or maybe an eating habit they have, or even themselves. But really the true root of the problem usually comes down to something else. So here are my 5 top blocks to eating healthy that I see over and over again in my sessions. Number 1, forcing yourself to diet even though you keep falling off track. I hear this so often. This diet that I was on was so great. I felt good. I had more energy. I was losing weight. I just couldn't stay on track with it. You know what? I'm going to follow it again. I'm going to get back on track. And this time I'm really going to stick to it. So I hear this all of the time. And what's more difficult to recognize about this falling off track is that it's actually just a sign that you need a plan that is more sustainable, something that you can do every day. A true balanced diet is one that you're able to follow 24/7, not one that you have to start up again on Monday. And when you're following a well-balanced diet, there isn't this easy on-off switch. When you're convinced that this diet is the only thing that's going to work for you, it's the only thing that's going to help you achieve that goal that you have, whether that be improving your hormones, improving your blood sugar, improving your cholesterol, losing weight. If you think that that one diet is the only way, you're really limiting yourself and you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to have to follow this one specific way of living, of eating. And for many, that might not even be a realistic thing to do. Hence why you keep falling off track. And there isn't just one way to achieve a goal. There's many ways. And sometimes we have to work on finding our unique way of achieving that goal that's more approachable for us. This way, you can have something that you can do consistently every single day versus following a diet that is very rigid and leaves you feeling like you have to either be on it or off it and there's no in between. Number 2, lacking willpower to eat well. So you tell yourself that you just don't have the energy to be disciplined. And this might sound like healthy eating isn't easy because it requires me to cook and that takes too much time. And then it doesn't taste as good as those easier to make options. In the case where there's a lack of willpower, what I usually notice is that there's actually a major stressor that's not being addressed. And so stress relief practices need to be a part of your getting healthy plan. Otherwise, you're going to put a strain on your decision-making process because your mind and your body have a difficult time making food choices when you're under a lot of stress. You're not in the right headspace to make choices. And so making a choice about what you should eat becomes even more difficult. Number 3, you find yourself overwhelmed by conflicting nutrition advice. So social media and Google have left you feeling confused about what foods are actually best for your body, and you're constantly second guessing what you should be eating. Is this healthy? Did I eat too much? So deciding what to eat is difficult enough when you're under stress. And then when you rely on random word of mouth nutrition advice, it gets even more challenging. So getting to the root of your own health concerns, knowing what foods are good for you and what foods are good for your specific body and symptoms doesn't happen by just following a generic nutrition plan that you find online. Number 4, taking on too many healthy habits at once. So this is when you start to go all in, changing your routines to become the healthiest, best version of yourself. And when you're ready and you're in this position to make all of these changes, you're resetting your habits, and that is something that actually feels good. But what happens is taking on too much all at once actually leads to burnout. So from changing the types of foods you're eating, the time you wake up, the exercise classes you're deciding to take, maybe cutting out a bunch of junk foods. It sounds like a positive thing and it can feel good. But there comes a point when it's just too many things and too many new things at once. And this is when we drop the ball. And when the ball drops, you're going to start to blame yourself and say that you don't have willpower or that you're not cut out to eat healthy or you're never going to be able to reach the goals that you wanted to reach because you just can't stick to something. And that's not true. A lot of times it's just that you took on too much all at once. Number 5, trying to get better or healthier on your own. So we all need people. We need support. We need a support system. And your doctor is great, but they can only do so much for you. To truly see the changes that you deserve to see for your health, you need support. And working with a professional who is an expert in not only the science of nutrition, but also in creating lasting behavior changes, which is the key component that so many miss, is going to allow you to develop healthy practices that are fit for your needs, for your lifestyle, for your body. In my new program, MindBody Nutrition Reset, you're going to get the support that you need to eat healthier, to help resolve your symptoms, and to feel better in your body, all using my nourishment framework that is designed to give you an alternative to dieting and really meet your unique health needs so that you could start eating more mindfully. So check the show notes below for the details on how to join MindBody Nutrition Reset. And I will leave you with this mindful self-reflection. What is stopping you from eating healthier? Leave your response in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.